I wanted to do a more serious post today because I think this needs to be addressed, and that this has been a problem like forever, and I know there are others out there who have had this problem, and I want you guys to know you're not alone on this. This post is about sexual abuse in any form, but sexually abuse as being a kid. I know it's hard for people to admit that they were hurt that way when they were younger, but you're not alone, and there is help, and there is healing. I just found out my parents were getting divorced at 9, and I thought that was the end of the world. We moved into, like, my dad's friends, like one of the person he worked with. They had 2 kids that were adopted, and the 13-year-old was a 13-year-old boy. He had a lot of problems, and he sexually abused me the time we moved into the house until the time I told somebody about it. I told my mom, and I felt I didn't know what that kind of stuff was like about sex, and I just thought it just didn't feel right and comfortable, and I didn't want to do it, and it just seemed so wrong, and it all lasted about 2 weeks, and I was too scared to tell anybody about it, and I didn't even know what it was. And I told my mom, and it was reported, but it never went. It just went blank. No charges were pressed or anything, and I've had to live with this since I was 9 years old, and for a while I thought it was not a big deal. It was just something that happened and that I should get over it, and then it turned into anger, and like maybe I was a bad kid and I deserved it, but I didn't. And whether it happened for a couple weeks or a day or like years or months, you need to tell somebody. You don't need to feel alone. There are people who have been through what you've been through, and sexual abuse is nothing to joke about. And people that abuse children are sick, obviously, and should pay for what they did. Obviously, he was 13, not 45, so they would charge him differently. But still, I feel like I lost my childhood at age 9, and I, for a while, didn't know why I felt the way I did. I hope this post can help people who are feeling angry or lost or ashamed of themselves, because it's not your fault this has happened to you. It's not not your fault that you were molested or raped. It was their fault. They were the sickos. They took it out on you when you were just a young kid, and you probably didn't know what it was. And if you did, you were still a minor, and you didn't consent for the abuse to happen. I just hope that you know, I can help somebody by this story. I know I'm not the only one who's had this happen in the past, and I think if you've been through this, please, therapy helps, and finding the Lord helps, and finding peace helps. This is my serious post, obviously. Bye. Leave comments, PM.